I'll come back over for that. I'll just see if I can catch one first. And we'll see if anybody even comes in here. Haven't done live in a while. And I'm bass fishing, so. What's up, Stuart? Hey, Rustic. I've got, I think this is a 6-gill reel. I can't remember. I think it's the Banshee 6-gill Arachni crappie rod. And for right now, I got a rooster tail. So we're going to see what we can catch. I do have a mail call that's in the truck. I was going to cast a few times before I do that. I got a birthday present in. So we're going to see how that, do a mail call on the birthday mail for me, Coastal, and Panda. That came from Catfish Dog and from Avid Fisherman. I can't say I've actually fished this pond very much. I might catch a fish. I don't know. I haven't been to this pond in a while. Hey, Tiffany, how are you doing? I'll try to keep y'all facing the way you are because the other way has the sun setting and it would blind you. Get ready for your live. Okay. Did not realize y'all were going live today. Hey, Sue from the Beb Files. How are you doing? Can't believe throwing a rooster tail. I hadn't gotten a bite yet. I don't know if I'm reeling too fast, too slow. It don't look like it's running right. Ooh, I got 10 people in here. Hey, Miss Paula, how are you doing? 2A2W. Nice to meet you. Happy birthday. Never seen you before, but happy birthday. Edward Hilliard, hello. I'm going to come back over here to the truck real quick. Since I do have some people in here, do this shout out for the mail call. I want to tie one of those lures on. I'm grouchy. Oh, Miss Paula, I'm sorry to hear that. This is my Banshee reel. Like I said, I did have mail come in from Mr. Tim, aka Catfish Dog, and from Avid. I'll leave the jigs on there. Maybe y'all can see jigs. They're kind of like a reddish black with a white stripe. It says, happy birthday to the three of you. 6 of jigs each from Avid and I. May you always skunk. So, that was pretty cool. Thank you, Avid. Thank you, Catfish Dog, for the mail. They sent 2 jigs and 2 like little beetle spin pieces. So, I'm going to tie it on like a beetle spin here. On trail or game cameras, I don't know much about either one of those. I'm sorry. I quit hunting probably 8 years ago, mainly because I am colorblind. And I had a day where I shot a nice buck, and by the time I had found somebody that could actually come help me track it, the coyotes and the buzzards had got to him. And not only did I lose all the meat and wasted the kill, part of the horns were messed up too. So, wasn't nothing I could do to mount it. Didn't have anything to show for it. So, after that, I quit hunting. I am red green colorblind, so unfortunately, hard to track blood when you can't see red. Ooh, that's not good. I hope this line is okay on this thing. I might have to switch over to one of my other rods. I really don't want to throw this on a higher. Alright, that stayed. First knot wasn't very good. Hey Avid, I just gave you a shout out. Avid, there's the lures you sent from me, Coastal and Panda, from you and Catfish Dog. Your phone, ooh, 2A2W, I'm sorry to hear that. This pond is private or posted, but I do have permission to fish here. I will go ahead and say that because I have had somebody try to report me to YouTube that I was fishing private property, but I do have full permission to be here. But I'm gonna try this lure here out and see what I can do. Hopefully I won't skunk. Hey, Big Mike, what's up? There are bluegill, yellow perch, largemouth bass, and catfish in this pond I know of. I have not. There used to be crappie in here, but I have not caught any in a little while. It's been a few years since I caught a crappie. You heard. I wish he would mow out here, but it ain't my place to complain. At least I do get to fish it. I don't like standing in knee tall grass here, but oh well. I'm reeling too fast. Something hit it right here at the bank, and the lure about got me in the face. The biggest fish I have ever caught is a white marlin. And that was about 45 miles off the coast of North Carolina, outside of Hatteras Inlet. The next biggest fish was a wahoo, which was out of Morehead City, North Carolina. Both of those are saltwater. Biggest freshwater I've caught is let's see, probably the catfish that's up on my the catfish that's on my banner for my channel. And that catfish came out of this pond here. On me. Most of the bass in this pond are 1.5 to 2 pounds. They have been bigger in past years, but recently I haven't been able to catch a big one out here. I am a professional backlasher, that's for sure. Thank you, Stuart, for dropping my PayPal. I actually need to go in and change that and put Cash App up there, because I use Cash App more than PayPal now. I need to go into Nightbot and change that over. Get down here where the weeds ain't quite as tall. Oh. At this point, I'd be happy with a bluegill. The fish in this pond can be very, very picky at times. Good Lord. Sounds like a good sized bass. Something just broke right up here by the bushes beside me. Down the side of here. Fish on. Little one. Well, Avid, they don't skunk. Nope. Little largemouth. Little bitty baby largemouth, y'all. Hey, Chef, how you doing? Unfortunately, I do have to toss these fish back in, but there is a good drop off right here by the bank, so I promise you it does not hurt them at all. But those little bitty bass like that can get fun quick. Especially when you're using, I think I got 6-pound test on here, and this is a ultralight rod. No blue giggies yet. I need to have some worms for them. I might can catch one, but not very likely. Thank you for reminding him to do a thumbs up there, bud. That come out? Yeah, it did. Not soon enough. The wind is somewhat blowing in my face here, so it's a little more difficult to cast. Dante, I have caught a 10-pound bass before. It's been a while. My PB largemouth was 13.2 back when I was 17 years old. So that's been, let's see, I just turned 44, so 20, that'd be about 27 years ago. Well, I caught that bass. I've caught one so far. It was little. But I am using a little bait and ultra rod, so. All right, Tiffany, take care. I'm not going to be out here too long. Is this even charge? Yeah, it's charging a little bit. I might actually walk all the way back here to this back corner. So, or at least part most of the way back there, and see what I can catch down that way. I have caught one fish today. Let's see, it's 6:48. I think sunset is around 7:15 in eastern North Carolina right now. So, got about 30 minutes before it starts getting too dark to fish. I was going to go live around 8 o'clock tonight for Hobby Hangout, but I decided to, instead of doing Hobby Hangout, just come fishing. And Hobby Hangout for me on Sunday nights, I might repair a reel. I might do some diamond art. I do knit and crochet because I used to be a commercial fisherman and I love that type of stuff, like weaving nets and things. There's no telling what we might do on Hobby Hangout. Could be anything, Legos, anything. I am fishing for largemouth bass tonight primarily. There are largemouth bass, catfish, and bluegill and yellow perch in this pond I know of. And that's just from me personally catching them here lately. Anything else out here, who knows? Whew. Long walk down this side of the pond. The rod I'm using is a Arachna. It was a 8'6" medium light rod, but I smashed it in a door smashed it in the tailgate of my truck probably about a year ago and knocked about 6 inches to a foot off of it, which is always fun to do. I put a new eyelet on the end and kept fishing with it. Let's see. Haven't fished down this part of the pond in a while. But I am out of the wind now. I think flounder season goes out in North Carolina tonight at midnight. I need to look at the regulations and if there's a fishing pier for Virginia for me and Coastal to go to. I got 12 awesome people and 12 thumbs up. Thank you, y'all. I'm about laying it down on top of a turtle's head. I will stay out here until the mosquitoes and the gnats get to be too bad. Which in North Carolina don't take long. Amen, King Lee. I do believe in Jesus and God the Father. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it ain't too far away from, if you look up Avid Fisherman, he'll have a Bible study coming up here shortly for Sunday night. I think that starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I do believe it's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Ooh, that was a good catch. If I can keep that out of the bushes, that was a good catch. Alright, great. This corner back here used to be the best spot in the pond, but I ain't caught nothing back here in a while. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they've just gotten smart or what. I thought Coastal would come in here by now. But it's all Well, I've caught one fish on this lure. I've had a couple bites, but just hadn't hooked up. I see a bunch of bugs out here in the water. So they got plenty of food out here. Ted Kearns, hello, how are you doing? And for the ones that are new in here, just so y'all know, I am a volunteer fireman and I am a EMT. So the Lord is very good to me, or very big part of my life, I will say that. I unfortunately do deal with a lot of tragedy all the time. So coming out here, whether I catch a fish or not, this is my peace of mind. This gets me away from the car wrecks on the main highways, or the house fires, or the heart attacks, or whatever I get responded out to, or dispatched to, should I say. And a few years back, me and my wife, which is Coastal Water, did have we had a kid who will be 8 this month. She'll be 8 years old in about a week and a half. And with that being said, I used to keep all the photos of fish on my phone. After having a kid, I didn't have enough space on my phone for the fish and my daughter's stuff and work related stuff. So about a little over 4 years ago, I joined the YouTube world, and I bring you along on my fishing escapades, aka my mental health. My mental health outlet, should I say. I got 17 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody. If I don't catch another fish here shortly, I'll walk all the way back up to the truck. I do have a regular rod and reel with I think it's got a Texas red lizard on it, or black zoom lizard. I've tossed it out a few times. I ought to be able to catch something. Paula, that is correct. Little Miss Panda is definitely a little miracle child. Oh, sorry, Mr. Orb Weaver. Let me see here. See if I can't turn this around. I don't know if y'all can see right there is one of them orb weavers, which is kind of like a spider from almost like the Charlotte's Web spider, shall I say. Normally the center of their web will have that real thick, like squiggly lines in it, and it makes it look like words in the middle. That's how they got the kind of where they came up for the idea for Charlotte's Web. But I am not having much luck today. This is weird. Down to 7 people, and it's getting dark. I guarantee you, before I finish fishing, I'll catch at least one more. I just might have to change baits to do it. Signature spiders, yeah. I've heard of that too. Normally, always a fish right off of this tree branch here. I didn't get far enough over towards it though. I may not be hungry. Ooh, I had a bump. He bumped it, but he didn't need it. Sometimes the fish just don't cooperate. What in the... Alright, y'all. As you can see, I lived up to my name of Backlash. I got line everywhere here. I could not tell you what happened there. And the lure got down in the grass. Recast. And yes, I can backlash a spinning reel. It does not have to be a bait caster. Normally a spinning reel's a little easier to get out. Alright, Miss Paula, I will when I get home. I told her I was going to do a live stream out here. I'm surprised she didn't come in. Let's see. I'll walk all the way back over there to my truck. Grab me a bigger rod and reel combo which it's from sponsor, which is Abalis.com. I am sponsored by them. If anybody would like to go to Abalis, it's use the code BF10. You get 10% off your order. It is a paid sponsorship, so I must say that. But we're going to walk back there to the truck and get a Texas rig out for just a little bit. Since nobody wants to play with the beetle spin type bait tonight, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe one of them will want to eat a lizard. Pretty sure I got those rods in my truck. I know I got 2 rods in my truck. If I don't have a Texas rig on, I can rig one up pretty quick. Haven't done much fishing since me and Coastal went saltwater fishing a couple 3 weeks ago. I think I've been one time, and me and first time we're out, and I did catch a decent fish that day. I'd say it was about 2.5 to 3 pounds. The only thing I got to find now is where did I put my scale. I cleaned my truck out the other day and forgot where I put it. Whew. The walking around like this and holding the tripod is one reason I don't normally go live while bass fishing, because it's hard to hold both. Which when I come back from down there, I'm gonna fish right here in this spot, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that rod and come back. See you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I got my Ballast, I think this is a lizard reel and a Proficient rod. And it just so happens I have a black Zoom lizard tied on. Let's see if we can get a fish. Try to get these legs extended back out. I pulled them in while I was walking. No, we're not going to catch a fish that way. That's why you should always retie. Oh well, maybe I'm done fishing for tonight. It was in the back of my truck, and it must have gotten a fray in it, because as soon as I went to cast it, snapped. I think I got something to retie with in the truck. Or just have to fish down the peninsula real quick, if I can get it retied. Pretty sure I got some hooks in here. If not, I know I got a little like 1/4 ounce crankbait in the back of my truck. Let's see what we can come up with real quick. We don't have much more time. maybe about 15-20 minutes worth of daylight. And yes, I do have a key to this gate, but I'm not going to unlock it today. Bullet weight here. I do have those in the back of the truck. All right, I got a bullet weight. Since I could not find my worm hooks in my truck, I did find a jig head and a little swim bait, so I'm going to tie that on. All right, I got that tied on. We'll see how that works. And I do have a second tail here in case something happens. Hey, Leon, how you doing? Leon probably mad at me. I know I attacked his village on Monopoly Go a couple of times earlier today. Couldn't help it, Leon. Sorry. You didn't have shields and I needed the next set of dice. Ha ha ha. That's why I hardly ever build unless I know I can completely finish it. Had something try to bite it right here at the bank. Second time something's hit it right there and not gotten it. Something down there likes this bait, but he's too small to eat it. Walk over this way. He'll give me back. Good luck on that. I hardly ever build on that game unless I know I can finish. Granted, building on that game now takes like 1 trillion coins. Grass. This hook may be too big for some of the fish in this pond. I got a wind knot. Dang it. Had a wind knot in it. Anytime you have to cut your line off like this, always put it in your pocket, throw it away when you get home. Don't leave it out for birds or anything else to get wrapped up in it, please. I found this would be a good trout lure. Scared of turtle. This bait has much action at all. So I'm kind of working it like a jerk bait here. Looks like I got 3 people, 19 thumbs up. Well, Leon, right now I'm doing one of them vertical live streams. So my numbers have been anywhere from 0 to 40. Flip-flopping every couple of minutes. So I don't think it's actually you, sir. Not on this one. And I've already been live for an hour, so that doesn't help either. I've already bored people to death. I'm pretty sure they're so bored with me right now they could care less. So it ain't you on this one. I have one. Had something hit it, but didn't bite it. I hit a turtle with it. There's so many turtles in this pond, it's not even funny. Well, I didn't skunk. I did catch one tonight. I've caught one and had about 6 good bites, and that was it. And yes, my shirt says I can't work today. My arm's in a cast. For anybody that was wondering. There's a brush pile down here on the left. And then there's a little point just past that. I'm going to go cast around that brush pile and that point before it gets too dark. Then I'm going to head back towards the truck. I think tomorrow morning, once I wake up, I have to go to Walmart and get some party supplies for next weekend for Panda, because she will be turning, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, Panda will turn 8 years old. But right here you can see there's a little brush pile off the side here, so I'm going to cast there. I saw a fish or something come out of it. I had a fish, but I didn't hook him good. That wasn't tight enough. Tighten down that drag a little bit. Gotta sit y'all up just a little bit here. I don't know why that thing is so dang on loose up there. Try that again. It's Sarah's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Miss Sarah. I got hung up on a stick. I'll have to walk down this way. I'll have to walk down here and try to get this unhung. I'll be right back. I guess that concludes tonight's fishing, because I broke that lure off too. I did at least catch a largemouth bass. Thursday night, if all goes well, I have to go help clean up for the fire department, and after that there is a fishing pier that's probably about, I'd say 8 miles that way on the Tar River. I might go there, or I might go down under the bridge over in the next town over, which is Tarboro, and see if I can't catch a catfish, because I've heard through the grapevine of the catfish world they've been catching some 30 and 40 pound flatheads over that way. And a flathead is something I've never caught before. Hook, line, or gill net that I know of. Nobody really sees. Hey, nobody, thanks for the subscribe. Bass Hunter 207, how you doing? In the Pokemon live stream, there ain't no telling. I bounce around so many live streams it's not even funny. Like I said, I'm a first responder. Earlier I was talking about I am a first responder, I am an EMT, and a volunteer fireman, so YouTube and fishing are my relief channels, should I say, so to speak. This is what I do to get my mind off of all that stuff. Right now it's getting late, so I'm headed to the house. Would help if I have a cell phone holder in my truck, or up on the dash of my truck here. Give me 1 second, y'all, bear with me. See if I can't get this thing to stick up there. Get it down, stuck. Open it up. Drop that down. There we go. Now we're cooking with some decent gas here, maybe. Oh, there's my bass hook, so I was looking for earlier. Whew. Oh. But anyways, this is going to conclude my fishing for today. I did catch a fish today, not as good as I normally do. The pond is only like 1.2 miles by road from my house. I wish I could get somebody to give me a e-bike to get out here. That would be awesome. I got a backpack for fishing. All I got to do is get me an e-bike where I can hold a rod and take off. Good night, Leon. Good night, Miss Sarah. And again, happy birthday to you. Coastal's birthday was Thursday and Panda's is on the 25th. Oh, shoot. I wasn't supposed to fall out of the holder. That's a first. Normally the whole folder falls off, not just the phone. Hang on. That's a first for this holder. But anyways, I wish I caught more fish tonight, but that's the way it goes sometimes. At least I did catch one. I know I had 4 or 5 bites, but I just couldn't get anything to stay hooked. But that's why they call it fishing, not catching, I guess. Joe Smo. Joe, I've been out trying to catch a largemouth bass. Now I'm headed to the house. Once I get to the house, I'm going to end the live stream and head in, take a bath, and chill out the rest of the night. As you can see, it got kind of dark on me. I do have to go get a headlight from my truck tomorrow because I got a headlight out on it. Up there with my brother-in-law. Oh, that's right, tomorrow's trash day. I got to get the trash out to the road. My brother-in-law and sister. my other brother-in-law slash fire chief and sister-in-law is up there at their son's house, and he ain't home. But anyways, everybody, thank you for fishing with me and hanging out. I am going to end this, and I will see y'all on the next fishing adventure. Y'all take care. Bye.